Roger Christopherson here again with another first listen review. Probably the last one I'm going to do for this week because there wasn't a whole lot coming out, a little bit more than for the past few weeks, but still just getting out a little bit slow. This one is from LA Guns. It is entitled Live at the Orpheum Theatre. From what I can tell, this is taken from 1989. I know there's some people talking out there that it was from 90 or 91, but from what I can find, this was actually recorded in 1989. There was a album bootleg or something that came out back in like 14 that was called Boston 1989, and I guess that is not quite what it's made out to be. It was actually songs taken from Live Vampires and Hollywood Vampires Live Vampires from the Hollywood Vampires tour. So I don't know why they did that, but that's something goofy there. But anyway, this one is a release from Cleopatra, who every time lately I've seen something come out from Cleopatra, I've got to do a little bit of look on it, or look up a little bit of stuff on it, because they're not quite right on the stuff they're saying about it. The main one being the UFO stuff they've been doing. And all the information on that has been absolutely correct. I got tricked on one of those. But from what I can see, we got the band from 1980. We got Kelly Nichols on bass, Steve Riley on drums, Tracy Guns on guitar, Phil Lewis on vocals, and Mick Cripps, so on rhythm guitar. That's who's in the band at this point. And so they're saying this has never been released before, so I don't know if that's true or not. Like I said, Cleopatra doesn't always get all their information quite right, so... And I got this off of Bandcamp, and I have not got the physical copy yet. And I guess there's liner notes that are written by Phil Lewis on this, so maybe I'll get a little bit more information when I finally get it. But by the time I get that, who knows when that's going to be. Nobody's going to be looking up reviews at that point in time, so that's why I'm doing it now. Basically, I think it's the whole show. It's 15 songs. It's pretty long, actually, so... and it just seems like it flows like normal. I listened to the whole thing straight through, and it just sounds like it flows like it should, so I'm thinking it's the whole show. And as far as the recording quality of it goes, they advertise this as, FYE. I know when I was looking all the stuff up, it's saying it's just excellent sound recording and excellent sound quality and all that, so I was kind of excited when I went in to listen to it. However, it's not what I would rate as excellent. It's recorded well, you can hear everything clear, but there is a lot of distorting when it gets a little bit in the louder parts. It just kind of, I don't know if it's from the live recording itself or something afterwards. I don't know. It sounds like they're just like distorting while they're recording it, so not much you can do when it's recorded that way and fixing it. But anyway, the performance itself, it sounds great. I love LA Guns. This lineup was like great. I never got to see them, unfortunately, but played one of their songs like a long time ago, like years ago. I used to be in a band. We did One More Reason. Why that song, I don't know. It was just a fun song to play. They have this kind of like a punky attitude, but it's still melodic rock, and it's got that sleazy rock feel to it, and I don't know. They just really had it all together at this point in time. I'm sure the new version performs live well. I haven't been too impressed with the last two albums, though. So this was back when they were like just on fire. One of my favorite albums that they came out with was Cocked and Loaded, and it's funny, they redid that as Cocked and Reloaded, and the reason they did that was because they couldn't get the master recordings from their record company, so they were like one of the first bands that actually re-recorded their stuff to have control of their music. It wasn't Taylor Swift, for all those people who think that. I think actually Def Leppard did it before her too, but anyway, back to this. The performance, I'm not going to go through every song, there's a lot of songs on here, but just rough, raw, performed great. They're not, even though they're like a loose band and they perform loose, they're just tight, and they just are right on it. Whatever differences they had with Stephen Riley before his passing and everything, it doesn't take away from the music. I don't know when that album's going to come out. Stephen Riley's LA Guns had one that was scheduled to come out. I don't know what really happened with that one. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments down below. Us all know. But anyway, they pretty much go through everything pretty straightforward. The only thing that really they detoured on was I Want to Be Your Man. They kind of extended that and did some little extended bluesy rock and stuff in the middle of it, which was cool, but pretty much just pounded through it, and at the very end, it sounds like it's a studio song called Some Lie for Love. Excuse me. So that was kind of a cool little thing to have on the end there, but in the end with a cover of Montrose's Rock Candy. So cool little extra stuff in there. If you're an LA Guns fan, it's still well worth it. Even though the recording does kind of like distort at some points here and there, still a cool concert. It was super fun to listen. I really like LA Guns, so it was just, I kind of knew what I was going to get. Their other live stuff they have out there is always really tight. They sound like they're really on their game in this show, and it was a fun listen. So anyway, not a whole lot more you can say about this one. It is what it is. So anyway, as always, if you have something you want to add or any LA Gun stories you want to share, feel free in the comments down below, and like, share, and subscribe, and keep LA Guns out there rocking, even though they're doing a pretty good job themselves. And we'll talk to you on the next one. See ya.